Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to this, your October 1st through October 15th reading and predictions. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for continuing to support my channel. And for those of you who are new here, a very warm welcome to each and every one of you. All right, I'm going to get going with pulling your cards. I do not edit my videos. If I go and consult a psychic, I expect authenticity from psychics that I consult. So that's what I put out there when I'm doing my readings for you guys. So no editing. It gets fun sometimes. All right, let's get going. Sagittarius, let's pull some cards for where you are at now. End of September. What's going on with you guys? I am going to pull all of the cards up front here, and then I will actually read them. So if you want to scroll ahead, if you don't want to watch me pull them, that's fine too. No offense taken. All right. All right. Let's go through the deck again. I do like to work with jumped cards, and that one's on the floor. I do work with jumped cards rather than pulled cards. I just find that, you know, the universe knows better than I do. I am just a channel. All right. That card wants to come out. I know it does. Yep, there it goes. I knew there was a card that wanted to come out. All right. That is actually card number 2. Let's get this one off the floor. Like I said, no editing. Okay. What are you guys focusing on? It's going to be over here. Focus, focus. Yep. All right. And that one's way over there. And so's that one. Sagittarius, are you feeling a little jumpy? Because your cards are definitely jumping all over the place here. All right. And 2 more cards have just come out. So, Sagittarius, that one comes out first, and then that one, and then we have quite a bunch here. If you're focusing on this much, we've got a few issues. So I suspect that there's probably just one card in here. Yeah, there was, because it came out all by itself. Okay. What is challenging you? Difficult influences. Where are we going for difficult influences? Apparently you don't have any because nothing's coming. All right. Difficult influences and challenges for Sagittarius, October 1st through the 15th. Yeah. All right. We're going to have to mix up the cards that are jumping out because there's quite a number of them that have come out. Okay, so difficult influences and challenges. Sagittarius, kind of a big bunch. Let's go through this smaller portion of the deck and see what comes out. You know, sometimes the cards do this where, or the decks do this where they can't get to the specific card that they want to kick out. So they'll just dump out a bunch and then we mix up the smaller portion. And yeah, it's going to be, which one is it? That one? Not sure which one. It's that one. Is there one more? Yeah. Okay. If you were wondering what I was doing, I have a ridge on one of my fingers that the cards catch on, and oftentimes those are the right cards. All right, next cards up here, Sagittarius, are going to be messages you need to hear at this time. What does Sagittarius need to hear at this time? Okay, we've got 2 cards. Perfect. 2 messages for you. Unexpected. What is unexpected for Sagittarius, October 1st through the 15th. We managed to save that one. It didn't go flying on the floor. Anything else unexpected for Sagittarius? Okay, just one. We may end up pulling a clarifier for that in a moment. All right, general overall outcome. Over here to the fairies. General overall outcome. I've got 2 cards out. 3. Anything else for Sagittarius? All right, let's get started. Woohoo. Okay, 1, 2, 3. One of these cards is reversed, so that will be interesting. All right, where are you at now? Well, that would be polar opposites here, Scorpio, or sorry, Sagittarius. You have polar opposites here. You have the laziness card on the one hand, and you have the intensity card on the other hand. I mean, we can't get much further apart here. So what's coming up for me is that some of you are really, really conflicted as to what direction to be taking. You know, the world as a whole has been pretty mixed up for the past, I don't know, 3.5, 4 years. And it's left a lot of us feeling like we have little to no direction. It's left many people feeling like they are powerless. You're not. I just want to point that out. You are not powerless. There are millions, if not billions, around the world who probably feel the same way that you do and have similar views to your views. And just, I'm getting this download for you right now, Sagittarius. Together we stand, divided we fall. And the reality is that if we're feeling this conflicted, where we're feeling like we want to be lazy on the one hand, and we're feeling like we want to go after things, go after our lives with an intensity, on the other hand, it can leave us feeling very, very confused. We get out of bed one day and we're like, oh, I just can't face life. We're in this mode, feeling this laziness. And then the next day we jump out of bed and go tearing through our day with an intensity that gives the people that are watching us whiplash. And when you're feeling like that, you can begin to feel like you're all alone and like you're the only one experiencing this. And I can tell you right now, Sagittarius, you're not. People around the world are feeling like they have whiplash, feeling like, woohoo, oh God, you know, it's this back and forth. And so these cards are representative of what you are feeling here. The end of September. Oops, that was upside down. The end of September going into October. So let's move forward with your reading and see what else is coming up for you. Okay. So one of the reasons that you may be feeling the way that you've been feeling is because you've got the 5 of Pentacles here. 5 of Pentacles is the card of, am I going to have enough money at the end of the month? Oh, I was expecting money. Oh, that money is not coming in. This is a card that is basically saying, yeah, financially, things are looking a little bit gray right now. So that kind of explains this too, this intensity slash laziness. You know, you may feel like you're up one day and financially good, and you go out and you spend a little bit of money, and the next day you're like, oh my God, what have I done? I need to sit back and be lazy because I don't have the funds for my current lifestyle. So the 5 of Pentacles is a card that calls to us to ask for help if we need to. Don't be afraid to ask for help. It's okay. You have the King of Wands in reverse here. And the King of Wands in reverse may help to explain this Five of Pentacles coming up. The King of Wands in reverse is about delays in our business dealings. It's about us thinking that something is coming to fruition and then it gets delayed again. And the King of Wands is, so it's a king of fire. So normally it would be about taking action. But then you throw in this Nine of Cups that you've got here. So you'll notice the intensity card is red. Oops. The intensity card is red down here at the bottom, indicating that it's from the Suit of Wands, which is indicating that you need to take action. It's a very intense card. And then, of course, you have the Nine of Cups here, which is about water. So you've got fire and water here. You know, polar opposites again. And with the King of Wands coming up in reverse, it's an indication that the fire isn't being lit right now. There's a delay in the business. It's not all bad, however, because you have the Queen of Wands upright in what you are focusing on. And the Queen of Wands in the upright position, she is a born leader. She gets things done. She is the one who moves things forward in business. Now, the cards did come up in this particular order as well, indicating that there's 3 cards here, so we're going to divide the time frame for which this reading is for, which would be October 1st through October 15th, into thirds. So it's a 15-day reading. So for the first 5 days, we've got the energy of this Five of Pentacles here, maybe struggling with money, going, I'm really worried. And then you're going to move into this King of Wands, where you're being encouraged to go forward with some intensity, but you've got this laziness bug kind of sitting on your shoulder, and you're feeling some delays. But then moving into the 10th through the 15th of October, you've got this Queen of Wands here. The Queen of Wands is going to get things done for you. Now, she's not the only one that's going to get things done. You have to take action as well, Sagittarius. But definitely there is a move in the right direction here with this Queen. What you are being challenged by right now, you're being challenged by water. Yeah, because the water keeps dousing your flames. It keeps dousing your intensity. Okay. You are being challenged by diversity. Okay. Perhaps what you are looking at bringing into your business life. And I do want to say that for most of you, this is about business. This is about work. There's not enough diversity. This isn't your challenges. So it's not saying you have lots of diversity. It's saying you don't have enough of it. And finally, you have the Lotus card, also known as the Resurrection card. This card from this particular deck corresponds to the Death card from the traditional tarot. It is a card of you need to let go of something in order to be able to resurrect something. And that's really what this is saying as well with these 3 cards here. You know, you're feeling like you don't have enough, and you're feeling like there's been a lot of delays, and then all of a sudden this Queen comes along and lights a fire under you, and things start to happen and begin to move forward. Okay. Watch for something to be dousing. Like you've got this Nine of Cups here, and it's dousing your fire and your intensity here. And again, you've got water coming up in your challenges. So somebody's raining on your parade. Who's raining on your parade, Sagittarius? Who's putting out your fire? When I get cards coming up like this, it's generally indicating that there's probably someone in your midst right now, Sagittarius, who's raining on your parade. They're telling you you're not good enough, but you are. And that's why you've got this going back and forth. That's why you've got this flip-flop happening, because you know you're good enough. You know you're amazing. You know that you need to end something with whoever is raining on your parade. so that you can move forward, so that you can fully embrace this Queen of Wands energy and get things moving. Light a fire, man. Lead by example. Oh my gosh, I cannot make this up. Possess self-confidence is a message you need to hear at this time. And that's what I was just saying, Sagittarius. This reading is more and more indicating that part of the reason you're bouncing between this laziness and the intensity, you're bouncing between fear of not having enough and lighting a fire and getting things done, is because somebody's told you at some point in time that you're not good enough. Well, guess what? You are. So fan your own flames. Seriously. You've got all these wands coming up. You're meant to be doing stuff. In your unexpected, you've got the Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within. This is a card indicating that you are so magical on the inside, but you don't believe it yet. And when you do start to believe that you are your own inner magician, that you can create your own reality, absorb this queen. I do want to point out, I'm going to go backwards here a little bit. This particular queen, the Queen of Wands, happens to have a black cat sitting in front of her. Now, many who read the tarot will tell you that this black cat sitting in front is indicating that she's got a little bit of witchy magical stuff going on. And that's how she's able to get that fire lit and to manifest when she comes into people's lives. And again, you've got the Magic Guardian coming up. Magic Guardian, again, has this witchy air about her and the ability to manifest because she's magical. Sagittarius, this is beautiful. This is amazing. Yeah, I think, sure, you got a little bit of roughness going on here, but you're coming into some power and magic and realization. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. You have the High Priestess upright. You have the Five of Autumn, also known as the Five of Pentacles, reversed this time. And you have the Sun. So, as your general overall outcome, pushing into the middle of October, High Priestess is all about tapping into your intuition, tapping into your inner power, tapping into your inner magical goddess that you are, this witch that you are, this beautiful power. Now, when I'm referring to witch, I am not just referring to females. You guys who are out there, you males who are out there, you guys can absolutely be magical witches as well and manifest. Okay? The High Priestess coming in is reinforcing this magical. In order to truly manifest, however, the High Priestess calls upon you to tap into your intuition in a really, really deep way. You need to tap into that intuition in order to make sure that you are going in the right direction and that you are not going back into this flip-flop, flip-flop, okay? The High Priestess is all about intuition. You have the Five of Autumn, also known as the Five of Pentacles, but this time it's reversed. So over here at the beginning of the month, you have the Five of Pentacles upright. Five of Pentacles upright is, gee, I don't know if I've got enough money to get me through. Five of Pentacles in reversed in your outcome is saying, yeah, your financial situation is turning around. It's going to be okay. And you have the Sun. Okay, there's 3 cards in the deck considered happy cards. You've got the Ten of Cups, the Sun, and the Star. And as your final card of your reading here, Sagittarius, you have the Sun. Plans work out perfectly in the end. But you've got to get off this merry-go-round of somebody dousing your fire. Every time you get all fired up about something, and you are fired up about something, you've got intensity, You've got the High Priestess, you've got the Magic Guardian, you've got the Queen of Wands here, you've got Resurrection here. You are fired up and ready to go, Sagittarius, but somebody just doused you with a cup of water. Don't let it happen anymore. Get rid of them, clear them out, resurrect yourself, and things will work out perfectly. I can't make this up. Amazing ideas that lead to rewards. High Priestess, intuition, that's where your ideas are going to come from, and things will work out. All right, Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. If this video resonated for you, please consider subscribing to my channel so that you'll get notified next time I release a video. And if this video was really good for you, please hit the like button. And as always, if you would like to book a personal appointment with me, my contact details are down below. Thank you so much, and allow me the opportunity to do your next reading in the middle of October.